After a one-year break due to the pandemic, the Monster Energy FIM Motocross of Nations is back. And for the first time, it's being held here in the city of Mantova, the historic capital of Lombardy in Italy. Having waited 73 years to finally get their hands on the trophy, the Netherlands arrive as hot favourites to retain that title, with Jeffrey Hurlings and Glenn Coldenhoff joined by debutant Roan van der Moosdijk in orange. Their biggest rival should be hosts Italy. Tony Cairoli has 93 GP wins and 9 world titles, but has never won the Nations. With his retirement already announced for the end of the season, can the veteran finally complete his set of titles? The Italian will have Mattia Guadagnini and Alessandro Lupino for company, as well as a partisan crowd. The battle for the podium promises to be the most open for years, but who will step up? France saw their 5-year domination of the event end in Assen, but a team featuring MX2 world champion Tom Vial is sure to leave its mark. Great Britain have a strong lineup anchored by the experience of Sean Simpson, who led them to 3rd place 2 years ago. While 2019 runners-up Belgium feature Liam Everts, whose famous father won this event 5 times in his glittering career. Germany could also be a dark horse for this event and will be led by 2012 winner Max Nagel. The time for talk is over. Anything could happen at the 74th edition of the Monster Energy FIM Motocross of Nations.
On board with Glenn Coldenhoff from the Netherlands, the defending champions. It's a short start straight here at Mantova, out of the first turn, immediately over the foxhole shot line, and then down past pit lane. A very tight turn too as well. Then we hit the first jump, the crest now. It's not much of a jump, that iPhone jump. Go through turn 3, a small double, takes it into turn 4, a tight 180 left. On the gas, a short run towards the first big tabletop jump, about 15-20 metres through there. We swing through turn 5 over the Monster Energy double. Now, the old track used to go left about now and then right, but as you can see, we continue over a small double, the FC Moto jump, and then we go 180 left. This is turn 6. Through 5 waves in the opposite direction, riders can single, double their way through there. Turn 7 is 180 right here. This original tabletop still exists, but as you can imagine, we used to go right a little bit earlier and left, but now we're cutting a little bit further down the track and rejoining here at what used to be turn 9. Short, sharp tabletop. Then the big triple jump over the far side, about 28 meters long. And then we have the first of these 3 uphills. 180 switchback turns through this next section. There'll be a lot of braking bumps through here. If we get the rain that's forecast for Sunday, those corners will get deep and rutty as well. Up into the hillside for the second time. Dropping back downhill once more into the final right-hand 180 on this side of the circuit. This hill now not as pronounced as it used to be. They've carved away the bank. Again, another change coming. This used to be a big fast chicane through a series of waves, but we tighten up here. And then once again through this right. Then we have this city rhythm section. This is the run towards the finish line. You can double on either side. This is the final turn, the Monster Energy finish line here. And as we land, we're back onto the start straight to start another lap here at Mantova. There are 3 riders per team. Numbers are allocated according to the previous year's result. For example, the defending champions take numbers 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 races on Sunday. Each rider races twice. Where you finish is what you score. First is 1 point. 10th is 10 points. The best 5 out of the 6 results count. The worst results get dropped. The lowest team total wins.
I feel really proud to represent my country. Of course, I have 2 really good teammates, so I'm looking forward to be in a team with them.
I think he will be very happy to represent Team the Netherlands. He just came back from injury, but he's feeling well, and every time it gets better. So yeah, we expect only good things. We changed the numbers. We decided already a few weeks ago.
For me, it was fine. It was no problem. Obviously, it's a shame not running the number 1, but from the other side, you know, we won as a team in Austin, and he went 1-1 there, so he actually deserves the number 1.
Everything is new for me, but tonight and tomorrow night we will sit around and have a talk.
We went to Austin. We also had a high pressure because everybody expected us to win. They requested that from us, we delivered. Now if we don't win, we don't deliver, so it definitely puts on some pressure.
We look forward to get the big trophy back to the Netherlands again. That's the main goal.
Always, it's a pleasure to be top 3 of your country. You know, it means something that you're one of the best doing your sport in your country.
We all have experience already at the Nations. I try if I can to help everyone. Like I've been now 18 times at the Nations already.
Yeah, my first time was 2019. I was 15 years old at that time. Yeah, it was a really muddy one there, but yeah, we made it to a good one.
I've been training, riding the last couple of weeks, especially for the Nations. I try to prepare myself the best way I can. I don't know actually how's my shape at the moment compared to the big guys, you know, but that's why I'm also here. I want to see where I am. At the Nations you can always make a surprise. You need 3 riders having good results, no DNF.
I think realistically we could be into the top 5. I think with everyone doing really good, we can maybe manage a podium.
There's lots of umbrellas down there on the grid as the riders prepare to go to the line. We are getting ready to go. MX on 74, it bursts into life here in Mantova. It's going to be a very interesting first turn. And Cairoli around the outside, and he and Koldenhoff both go down. Already drama here, going into the first corner in Mantova.
They got there first, but if you can't turn and the mud is slippery, yeah, bad things happen.
Leading the way is that Latvia with the 22 of Carlis Sablis, like he did in the heat race yesterday. Tom Vial just finding his way past Jose Boutron. Inside gate pick for Team France. They put their quickest and best starter down the inside and it has paid off. So Tom Vial in 2nd place. Jose Boutron for Spain is in 3rd position. Vial just losing the front end possibly. Yeah, coming out of the turn maybe. So he will probably pick himself up in around 4th or 5th place. So TKO, Thomas Olsen is there in 4th place now. He has just found his way past the number 31 of Tonus. Olsen looks to go around the outside of Boutron and he'll take 2nd away from the Spaniard. Olsen up on the left-hand side as they go into this left-hander, and he parks Sabalis, but they're still side by side as they hit the next jump. Sabalis trying to close the door, but it's Olsen who goes through and takes over the lead on lap 5. Nagel for Germany is out, and he looks like he's maybe been off as well because he's lost the front number board. Vial down the inside of Carlos Sabalis. This is going to be for second position, the Frenchman on the MX2 bike. Cairoli, goggle lane being used.
Well, that's not going to help his lap time, obviously, but if you can't see, it's really hard to continue, so...
But it's easier to see whether you've got clean goggles on than trying to avoid the roost in the eyes. Watson has found his way past Sabalis and is now up into third. Great ride from buildup. Thomas Kjær Olsen wins race 1. VL second, and I'm sure that is a first ever win for Denmark in this event.
To be chosen to represent Great Britain and be here at the 2021 Motocross of Nations is a privilege.
This is my first Motocross of Nations. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having a great weekend and representing my country and just being around the paddock now and like everyone with different numbers and like team clothing and different gear and things like that. It's a real cool atmosphere.
Me, Sean and Conrad get along really well. Sean's the older experienced guy of the three. With this being his 8th Motocross of Nations, he has a lot of experience and knowledge around this event. He's always open to helping us, and with the three of us having a great relationship, communication over the next 2 days will be good. We will definitely help each other out, where we can.
I think with Britain being so successful in the last 3 nations, being on the podium each time, it's something that people are expecting now. I think it's time to look a little bit further, try and, reach for the win if possible. It's a team event, so anything can happen. Believe that it could be possible, and, if it did happen, then it would be fantastic.
To be here representing my nation, it's the first time for me also, so it's pretty exciting. It's the first time for me for the Team France. I'm really excited to ride also for 50, and yeah, for sure it's a good opportunity ride with the Team France, and I'm really happy about that. For 50 I like a lot. I never do race, and I start already on the nation for do my first race in 450.
It's good to have this opportunity, and I will give my best to ride like I know. With Gauthier, he helped me a lot when I was with him, so I can give some tips to Tom and Mattis to just ride like he know and do the race good.
The race is like a team race, so it's not like a normal GP. We work together with all the 3 riders. Benoit already won, so it's pretty nice to have somebody in the team who won. For sure he had some good advice before the race, and we're gonna follow him a little bit. He know what to do to win.
Another good jump from Tom Vial and Mattia Guadagnini over on the right-hand side. But once again, it's Valentin Guillot this time, I think, for Switzerland. It is, number 33. Look how muddy that first turn is. A rider down going into that second corner. Guadagnini coming out onto the outside. We've got Hurlings up the inside in second, but it's Valentin Guillot, Jeffrey Hurlings, Rennie Hopper is third, Guadagnini in fourth. Yeah, closes the door on Valentin Guillot as he comes into land to take over the lead. Jeffrey Hurlings, who leads for the Netherlands. Mistake from Guillot, he goes wide. That allows Hoffer to take a move into second position. So Boiromé going after Roan van der Moosdijk. Moosdijk in 17th at the moment on the Kawasaki, and he collides with the bank. That's going to be an easy pass for the Frenchman. Vial has a problem. Not very often you see one of those machines parked at the side of the track, and a disconsolate Vial walking back for Team France.
Oh, Guadagnini goes down there. That's exactly what he needed to avoid, and you can see the panic to get going. Lupino probably screaming at him, let's go.
So Guadagnini picking himself up in 7th place, falling from 3rd. Boiromé going missing for France. Back end flapping on that Kawasaki of Mattis Boiromé. It was him, and he's got an overheating machine there as well. So having all kinds of problems. This race is turning out to be a disaster for Team France.
Big mistake for Lupino, goes down.
Lupino looked like he just overjumped the double, ran too far wide, and then maybe just ran into some deep stuff there. Boiromé getting lapped there by Jeffrey Hurlings with 1.5 minutes to go in this second race. Jeffrey Hurlings picks up 1 point for the Netherlands with a win here in race 2.
To be following the footsteps of my family, my father, my grandfather, is a great honor. To be here representing Belgium, it's been a dream to be part of this event. It's something special.
It's pretty cool. Something you're dreaming of, like from the start on, you know. It's pretty cool for such a big team, and it's a big honor. Really looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll have a good weekend together. We will do a track walk together. We'll talk quite a lot and see what we can do to make each other even better on some parts of the track, and see what we can do.
Feeling within the team, I think it's quite good. The atmosphere is good. We all three, we get along very well, and we want to maximize our results and get the best out of ourselves.
Well, last time they did really good, you know, in 19 of course. I think we can do pretty good with this team. I mean, we're all three capable of showing good results, so it would be good if we can do good again, you know.
It's nice for me for my first time at the nation. It's always been a dream for me. I always dream about to be in the team, and now it's finally my time.
To ride the Motocross Nation in Italy will be something that give extra to us, to the rider. It's something that we need for sure on Sunday.
It's always nice to have fans on the track, and it's an extra motivation, I think, for the rider. I really enjoy when a lot of people is there, and it's nice that they are back.
I hope it's not my last. Maybe I can still enjoy the group, even if I'm not riding professionally. Representing the country is always a great honor for me, so we never had the chance to make it to the top step. The podium, it's more than possible, but our goal is to make it to the top step, which is very difficult with some countries really strong, but we will see.
Fly Racing 15-second board up for the final time this weekend. The number 1 of Glenn Koldenoff, who looks like to get a good jump as well, but Hurlings closes the door on Cairoli. Koldenoff Starting off with a good jump coming out of the first turn. Cole Olsen, I think, is down. He is.
Just don't do anything dramatic here. You don't have to win the race. You don't have to try to match pace with Herlings. Just stay where you're at and you bring this thing home.
And that is one of the Belgians, that is Jeannot, isn't it? So, Lupino! Get yourself off the ground! Big crash for Lupino, picks himself up. There's Simpson going through. It all came from him over jumping into the wave and then catching a deep, soft patch, and he's gone again. And, oh, Ben Watson! Off the side of the bike, just grabbed his foot pegs. I was about to say they're tied on points, the Netherlands and Great Britain. But with that crash, Ben Watson losing points and positions here. So Lupino, off the side of the track there, and then comes all the way down the second straight, and then re-emerges here, look. Wow, yeah. He has to make this pass if they are going to get docked 10 places, if that is the penalty, let's say. Is it going to be back-to-back victories for the Netherlands? Lupino has found his way past Carlos Sabalis. That's why there was joy down there in pit lane in Italy. Alessandro Lupino. Whoa. Heart in my mouth, let alone his. And Jeffrey Herlings is going to go 1-1 at the Motocross of Nations. He does it here in Italy. He has no idea yet whether it's going to be enough to give the Netherlands a team trophy or not, or a gold medal. Cairoli over the line. He still has no clue at this moment in time. He doesn't celebrate. He has a long wait. Oh, big panic rev as he goes through. He hits the line now, and Italy are going to be crowned world champions once again for the third time, and for the first time since 2002. Congratulations, Tony Cairoli, Mattia Guadagnini, and Alessandro Lupino. World champions 2021.
After the most dramatic finish to the Monster Energy FIM Motocross of Nations since the last time we were in Italy, Tony Cairoli has finally got his hands on the Peter Chamberlain Trophy. We'll be back next week for the MXGP of Germany, but until then, Team Italy are not about to let the weather rain on their parade. They'll be partying well into the night.